At Nintex, our solutions are used to automate a variety of different scenarios. Today I'm going to take you through an inspection process, and in fact it's a building inspection. So to paint the scene, what happens is a building inspector arrives on site and they decide whether it is safe to enter the building or not. If they say yes, then what they'll do is they'll fire up the app on their phone or their tablet and they will start to record some of the building details, the name for example. The app will also automatically record things like the date that this inspection started. They will then proceed through the building and inspect each element of the building, for example the ceilings, the walls, and they will make some notes along the way and maybe take some photos. At the end of that, they write their final summary and submit that information. The workflow will then take over, collate the information that they've submitted, retrieve extra information, for example weather conditions, and go and produce a formal report to the customer. At the same time, it's also going through those items, and depending on the severity of what needs to be done, if it's high priority, it's going to send a job to the maintenance team straight away to say, go and fix this. If it's lower priority, then the maintenance team gets the ability to go and quote on those items, in which case a quote will be sent to the customer and they can decide whether they want to proceed or not. That there is a different process, which you can see this one links to. We won't show that process today. But hopefully you get to see a little bit of experience of what it's like for the inspector. So if I go and I show you this form here, this is the web form. Yes, they could take their laptop through, but let's change that a little bit. Let's go and use the mobile phone. So I've gone and fired up my app here, Inspect It. Let me click on that. And I'm going to conduct a building inspection today. Okay, so the building inspector enters some details. I'll use my demo email account here. And then I've got the ability to use the GPS on my phone, use my current location, or I could type in the street address. So it could do a lookup. Let's go to Queensland, shall we? And then what the building inspector is going to do is they're going to go and have a look at all the different elements inside the building. Actually, let's go and have a look at a utility first. Let's go and say the plumbing. So, it's bad. Immediate action is required because there's a big leak. Let's go and fix that one straight away. Let's go and have a look at some of the other elements. Okay. The walls. Let's say they're dangerous. No immediate action required. They're dangerous because the colour is terrible. Tuesday colour. The colour is terrible. And let's do one more. Let's go and have a look at the balconies. These are good. No immediate reaction required. Beautiful. Oh, sorry, that's for the plumbing piece. So balconies. Beautiful. Okay. So you can see here that we've got an overall score that's been automatically calculated based on all of these other things. So if I said that it was dangerous, you can see here that the overall score had changed. So, and of course the building inspector can override it. They might need to take some photos. So let's go and take a photo of that leak. I think I've sourced where the leak is coming from. There's a lot of water coming out of that one place. But I better highlight that for the maintenance team just in case it's not obvious to them. So that's done. And just for good luck, let's take a photo of the walls. They need to be sorted. Actually, I like the colour of these walls in this particular house, but let's pretend that there is some disgusting colour that we don't like. I can write down some overall comments, fix that leak, and then sign it as the building inspector. And I'll hit the submit button. Okay, so what's going on in the background? The workflow is collating that information. It is retrieving other information, for example, the weather conditions, and it is compiling a report for that customer. So let's go and have a look at the customer's email, see what's going on. Now you can see that an email has just popped into the inbox of the customer. So we'll open that email up. This is from Nintex Building Inspection Services. Thank you for choosing us. And then there's a formal report that we can open up and have a look. So we can see here it's prepared for Madge Ramsey. There is a big warning symbol saying, hey, it has failed. You need to do some stuff. And then what it's doing is it's taking some of those specifics of the building. The address. Here's the temperature that the system's automatically looked up. And then it's giving us the synopsis of the items that were inspected and what happened. So we saw that the plumbing was bad. It needed to be actioned straight away, so we have actually done that. These other two, they're up for debate. Well, obviously the balconies are good, so nothing needs to be done on those. We carry on through. We have a look at some of the site photographs. And then there's their signature. Okay, so what's happening in the background? Well, obviously the one that the plumbing leak, that's been addressed. But for the others, the team gets the ability to go ahead and quote on that. So there's a number of ways that they could do that. One of them is they get a notification via email. It's like, hey, please go and quote on this. The other place that they'd go is the same mobile app. They can have a look at their tasks. Their app will inform them that there's a task available for them. And then the third place that they could actually look at is this place here called My Nintex. And if I refresh my screen, I should have a task waiting for me. Yes, I do. Please create a quote for work on the high-rise building, where I can go and have a look at the original form, but then the actual task that I need to go and address. So as that person, I can say, oh, walls, okay, painting, right, okay, that's going to cost $1,200 to paint. And the validity, that's automatically set to a month from now, but I can go and override that. So no, I'll give you 1 week, and I'll go ahead and submit that information. Okay, so the maintenance team have done their quote. That then goes back to the customer. If you would like to see how we actually built out the solution, and this solution can be built in less than a day using our Nintex drag and drop and configure technology, then please go and visit this site here, nintex.com/resources/solutions-showcase/building/inspection. Thank you for your time.